everybody be quiet and respectful.
Hello, my name is Katniss Kim and I am in G6. Today I'm going to be presenting about the UN SDG number 6, which is clean water and sanitation. Let's think about it. We all have access to water. We use it to shower, we drink water, and in my instance, I use it to rinse my lenses before I put them in my eyes. What most people don't know, however, is that water is actually limited. Now, I know you might be thinking, 70% of the earth is made out of water. How can it ever run out? So the fact is that in that 60%, less than 3% is fresh water that we can use. And even in that 3%, 70% is used for agriculture and other companies. So now if you think about it, that's not much for the entire world to use, right? And also some countries are also overusing water, so it's reasonable that some countries don't have access to water. Ethiopia is currently the most water deficient country in the world, with 60% of its population not having access to clean water. So people that mostly live in places without water have to walk a long time every day to get a water source. Even when they go once a time, they don't have big enough containers to get as much water as they need for one day. So they often have to go back and forth a lot of times to get the water their family needs. So how do we solve this problem? My proposal is that each state of the US is required to donate at least $500 every 6 months to nonprofit organizations such as UNICEF. The approximated total cost is about $50,000 every 6 months, with every US citizen having to pay about $0.00015. These funds will enable UNICEF to have enough money to develop the new water systems. There are 5 steps to purifying water, which is the first is coagulation, where you add chemicals that are called coagulants to mix out the large particles of dirt. The second is called flocculation, which is when they add some more chemicals. Yeah, they add a lot of chemicals. They filter out the smaller parts of dirt. The third is sedimentation, where they filter out additional particles from water. The fourth is, again, filtration, which is supposed to filter all the big dirt and stuff out of there. The fifth step, and the last step, is disinfection, where they add chemicals to the water to entirely disinfect it. The water is then moved to tanks, which are then transported to our homes so that we can use it. The positive long-term effect my bill would have, if passed into law, is that countries that do not have access to water will no longer suffer on their own. There is no greater deed than having a hand in a project to save lots of lives. My big goal is providing clean, sanitary water to all the countries in the world so that people no longer suffer from these problems. And in the words of our wise Mother Teresa, it's not about how much we give, but how much love we put into giving. Thank you for listening.